Howdy, y'all, and I think after this I'm gonna take a lunch break because I'm getting real good at hitting the wrong button at the wrong time. Howdy, y'all, howdy, y'all. I gotta clear out some tapes in here. I think the last thing I talked about was how I had overcome my cigarette addiction, and truth be told, I have mostly done that. I left off with the cheat code basically being community. That's the secret. Good friends. It's why why do you think it is that typically the same super cool guy that smokes cigarettes is also a loner and sticks to themselves and doesn't really fuck around with people, and they're assholes, the ones that say anything about their cigarettes, and then that bleeds into other things, like if you got a problem me doing this here, you clearly got a problem me doing this other places. It's a self-feeding loop, and I know for dudes at least, I don't know how it is for everybody, but I know for dudes at least, you get sold on that shit. I mean, hell, I've heard more than one kid, I better be careful hitting buttons here. I've heard more than one kid at work telling me as adults to just, well, I think maybe I should take up a cigarette habit. I mean, why don't you? Everyone else goes outside to smoke and hang out, and you're in here working. To which I adapt probably my very racist, sorry any Russians in the audience, but my probably very racist, but very poignant to me, because to me that's, before Putin and before the nonsense, to me Russians were always just these big strapping people that you put everyone else first, then you put yourself. That is what makes you strong. If you want to be strong by lifting others. In my case, if I'm going to stick with the mildly racist accent, be strong by lifting crazy insane cats that just attack the shit out their ankles, but you didn't lose accent. Because bad accent is still good accent if you commit. Commitment, comrade. But I'm digressing like a motherfucker, and this is just sort of my dick off, have fun stream. This is Saints Row. Nothing in here is serious, and nothing should be taken seriously. Quit it! Say something into the mic so they know I'm not crazy. You are my most vocal. Please say something. You're a very mean little kitty, but I still love you. Yeah, that ain't working. Mwah. Don't use your pets as props, jackass. Go play elsewhere. If you're gonna play in my studio, be prepared to be a prop. Nah, y'all, I'm actually kind of proud of that. I wish I had a camera. The little fucker tried to go after my ankle again, and I just caught him like I was a kung fu master. Didn't hurt him, by the way. Caught him like a fish, not by the nape of the neck, just all up under the legs and whatnot. He's currently fighting with his brother, and they both need to play nice. Otherwise, people get caught in the collateral damage, and Papa's thought train gets derailed like a motherfucker. Where was I? Oh yeah, he was like, well, I kind of want to pick up a cigarette habit, because they seem to have a good time out there, and I'm just, I look back, and go, look, if you want to go hang out, you don't have to smoke to hang out with them. Trust me, as a former smoker, no one, they'll look at you suspiciously, but it's just a social club. It's just how people roll, you know? Let's go with what would Gat do, because that seems to be the better notion right here. I've also got to flip the couch cushion, because doggy. I love my children, but I really would love to get like a cleaning thing for the couch. I got some vinegar, and I got a scrub brush, and I got a dream, but it's also, 1, not my couch, 2, not sure how old it is, 3, I don't want to fuck up something like a couch. I can't replace a couch. So until I know for sure, I ain't gonna fuck with that. But the secret cheat code, if there's such a thing, it's community, it's your friends, it's the people around you. That's what got me to quit smoking. It's also, unfortunately, what got me into it. Pick your friends wisely, and stick together when you got good ones. Now, let's go hang out with a sociopath with a heart of gold. Doing some time. You know, I'd bitch about the shit that y'all saw in the Minecraft world. I can imagine how someone would feel if you just got dropped in there and be like, here, find your way.
Oh, damn it, man. I've been cooped up for way too long. I need to stretch my legs and kill some things.
Hell yeah. You got it, Johnny.
Let's do it,
Hey,
Lance.
boss.
Just shut up. I have to tell you something. For years I thought you were dead and I blamed myself for it. When you were gone, there was a hole in my life that I tried to fill with anything I could. Partying, sex, revenge. Sometimes a weird combination of the three. But nothing worked. Nothing ever made me feel alive like you did. And I always thought it was just because I was depressed, but seeing you now has made me realize how much I need you. I know I'm not Aisha, I'm not trying to be, but if...
This is beautiful. Also dangerous. That's a rather large and sharp knife. Can't imagine why I don't understand what sex and all that stuff is. Well, I understand it, I just don't enjoy it. Well, I enjoy the fantasy of it, I guess. I don't know. We should cut that right the fuck out. So, let's go shut down a hot spot. Oh. Hanging deep in town. In case you're wondering why I'm coming out a bit more audibly clear today, it's because I chose to try to wear my teeth because I didn't want to
I want to see
slur or
one of those
muck my
hot
words
spots
as I spoke.
destroyed.
Going to shut down hotspot. But I did not want to slur my words as I... Well, not slur, I guess mush the words. Because they're not slurred when I don't have my teeth. They're just not as crisp. They don't end as well. The other side of it is I constantly feel like because of where the mic is at, I'm like sucking on them, like subconsciously or otherwise.
Of course I'm up for some carnage.
And I don't want y'all to be hearing, you know, the click, click, pop, pop, click, click, pop noise of me going through it. But at least on the more serious talks, things like addiction and the like, I want to take the subject seriously because it is a serious subject, and I don't want you to think I've been through some incredible thing, because I haven't. It's something that everyone has, at least everyone I know, has done at some point or another. And at one point I was a weak dipshit bitch boy, and I thought, oh, you've never smoked? Here, you should try it. I tried to make it into my personality, which is I feel sort of, if addiction were a disease, that's part of said disease. Oh, y'all put that shit in an annoying place. And that's why, like, I try to take this stuff seriously. The only reason I didn't write a script or anything like that is I feel like in doing that I would lose some of my genuineness. I don't want to call it originality or something. But you know what I'm saying, I hope. I'm trying to enunciate as best I can. Either way, this is supposed to be the more fun, just wrap up to that one. And yeah, my big thing is, like I was saying in the last, before I fucked up and hit the wrong button, I do that a lot, and one day my editors will hate me when I get done. One day when I get enough of y'all that I either have to sit down with some editing software, or some poor cursed individual hits that wrong note and has to edit for me. Gets chosen by the gods of chaos to be my editor. I feel like when I get one, I'll have to do a lot of repeating.
It's
I'm
not
not
like
that
anyone
hard to
saw
work
me
with,
die,
and
right?
I'll re-record things all day. You tell me, oh no, yeah. You tell me you gotta go back and redo that shot, I'll go back and redo that shot. You tell me I need to not say that thing so fucked up, I'll try my best to re-say it in a different, less fucked up way. Oh! Tell me not to shoot Johnny, I'm gonna say tough titty, I'm doing my best. And yeah, that's like one of the only things. You want me to not say the fuck words? Well, I'd probably get paid more if I didn't, wouldn't I? But then I wouldn't be as genuine and people wouldn't love me nearly as much. All fitted for y'all, that's why I do. Any of y'all that are subscribed to me, I would like to think that I'm not just a lolcow or anything like that. But hell, if you're just here to laugh at me, so be it, you know? I mean, hell, if 1/10 of what you hear from me sinks in, it's worth it. I just hope it's not the stupider parts, you know? I hope it's more the you can't beat addiction. If my dumb ass can do it, your ass can do it. I hope that sinks in more than the that's stupid. But, you know, whatever works, you know, you still hear there are 54 of you. I'm trying to be less self-conscious so I can give y'all a better, more refined product. Be less a bastardization of Hannah and Hassan and all the creators I really, really like, and start trying to, you know, reach out there and be my own creator. Give you a good product that you can look at their stuff and be like, yeah, I like them, but hey, you got a certain shine to them and stuff. Don't tell me I need to do scripts. I know I need to do scripts. I just suck at writing, and I know I suck at writing.
Zinyak thought I was dangerous before. He's in for a real
I'm
fucking
good
surprise.
at improv. I'm good at being a pain in the ass, like, or, but I'm good at being the first improv actor that doesn't have bad shit attached to their name. I don't know, there's probably some good ones that I'm just losing mind of. I still will die on the hill of Robin Williams as a fucking saint and a gift to this world. Same with Steve Irwin. Again, I'm not a cringy millennial in a lot of ways, but there are certain figures that I've just sanctified, and yeah, you ain't breaking that sanctification. You would have to bring me hard evidence to break that. Robin Williams is one of them, who I know had some, we'll say, critical takes. I know he had some, I just don't look at them. And if they get brought up, I'll trust you. I'll just look into them when they get brought up. But I mean, like I said, some of his more critical takes, I think, they was like, suicide's not that bad. Ooh, that was rough. Never mind. Oh god, fuck, I wish I could edit that out. Look, y'all, as I like to make clear, sometimes I say stupid fucking things. I just remembered how we lost dear Robin, and that hurts my heart now. But, no, like, certain of his movies, I saw it coming with Robin Williams. It's why it hurt so bad when it happened, was you see it from a distance in the past, and it's not a fucking thing you can do. That's why I think the best answer is, what do you think happened to Dr. Dick? I do think Keanu Reeves had the best answer to that. I think a lot of people you care about a whole lot will be very, very sad. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I do believe... Yep. I mean, I do think that if Robin had thought of there was, you know, something after, maybe he would still be with us. I don't know. I can't know. I don't think religion's the problem. I think it's a byproduct. But I think certain people literally make a living out of making that problem worse. And if that happens, well then yes, part and parcel of that, the thing becomes the problem. I mean, not completely, but it's like the gun issue that I'm not going to rant and rave about on this thing because it's not this time. I'm not going to dig in, so I'm not going to rant and rave. It's going to skim the surface. But it's a big issue. Why is it such a big issue? Well, if I told you, like, strollers and carriages were killing people, it wouldn't inspire you to then go buy a shit ton of strollers and carriages to protect you from the danger of strollers and carriages. No, you would just go, oh, well, fuck that then, and move on. If I tell you there's a mad gunman on the loose, suddenly gun sales go through the roof. Because you think it'll make a fuss. And yeah, it's not a good thing to tell you, I guess, but it won't. Be prepared if you happen to be in a situation where you happen to be there, but I find that a lot of what growing up is realizing No, you're not the main character. No one is. No one's got any extra chances. No one's got any bonus points hidden anywhere.
Hey, I found
We're
some
all
more
just
Zinda
doing
murder.
our best. And we're all just doing our best, and we need to do our best. That being said, don't take no shit. If they're a Nazi, fuck them up. Now, again, accordingly with accordance, you know? I'm not saying go punch a Nazi in the face, though if you do, I will applaud you on the stream. They're not applauding the violence you committed, applauding the moxie. Like I said, y'all, it's hard to do the whole, I'm trying to be a good personality, a good influence. Violence is never the right answer. At any point, if you can talk to a person to make them understand your point of view and understand theirs, not in a cut-off, fuck you kind of way, but in an open, honest form, then yeah, do that. That is the way. Not to get too Disney on y'all, but that's the shit right there. That yeah, say the quote wrong, Travis. That is the way. If you can negotiate, negotiate. And I try. I always try to lead in negotiations. That's why giving Pam the spare when it came to her getting the neat little doodad for me. I don't know why she did that. I'm happy to have a neat doodad that jingles, because Lord knows I get tired of singing and jingly, noisy 15-foot animals know humans are nearby. It's not the trip. Children, please quit knocking things over. Chet, they just knocked my DVD vape thingy to the floor. My weed vape, as it were. And while I don't typically do that on stream in between takes, I can make no promise. Then again, I don't know how good this mic is. I think y'all can probably hear me when I take the hits on the tape. Oh no, it wasn't the vape pen, it was worse. It was my pencil sharpener. Shit, fuck. That is so much worse. The vape pen will break, and that's sad, because I'll be without vape stuff. Pencil sharpener could be dangerous, children. Stop that. Ooh, land perfect. Oh, boo. I feel like that would have been bad, and I also feel like it
Putting me in
that
charge of the
bad.
brothels was the best idea King ever had. There's no way anyone else in Stillwater would have been able to control the girls the way I did. It brought in the money, it brought in the clients, and it would have been the backbone of the Vice Kings if Gat and all the Saints hadn't ruined it all.
Do I have to say capitalism bad? Do I have to say Tanya, that character, would have been less of a raging sea? What do I keep exploding on? Okay, no running here. We just walk here. We just freaking walk here. Something keeps blowing me up every time I sprint. But yeah, Tanya, the character on here, I have not played that game. She might be a bit. But, I mean, the way she controlled the girls, the way she... That's wrong, you know? You shouldn't... Don't control people. Work with people. A good leader lifts people up. And Lord knows, while I've never been picked in the leadership position, I do my best where I can. And yeah, I'll admit where my failures are. I tried to lead a family and we leaded it. We leaded it right to ruin, we did. We sure did. Well, we did our best, but another lesson that life teaches us, just a harsh lesson no one wants to hear. Life is hard, and sometimes you don't win because there's no winning. Best you can do is just make healthy choices. And I truly hope that people are healthier for the choices we make.
You sin bastards!
Also, I really want a pair of these IRL. Like, I want a functioning pair, but if I had guns, because y'all know my takes on guns, but if I had a pair, I'd want a pair of functioning dual pistols like this. Something limited ammo, because I don't need a lot of ammo in the situations I need a gun. Something nice, controllable, very highly accurate. This seems like the kind of thing I like, because I like accuracy and all that, more than just let down range. But again, you should never, ever, ever, ever give someone like me a gun. Bad idea. Bad idea for people. I'm scared of me with a gun, because I don't think things through nearly enough. Oh, it's a Ginky. Oh, but I'm with Johnny. But it's a Ginky. But I'm with Johnny. But it's a Ginky. We'll come back. It's on the map now. It should be marked on the map now. And it's a computer. That will pick up on the fly, because it might be almost ready to do all the text adventures. Where is the computer? We're up. Computer is up. Now there's one place in the middle of the city where the tower, oh wait. I think I'm thinking of Gat Out of Hell and not this. I don't know. It might be here. Where the tower is, if you go all the way up, it's basically you get into the skyline of it. And yeah, hyper punching from there I think gets you an award. I'm not positive though. I know from there and it like does an atom bomb level fucking blast. I do hope John knows that income. Oh! Why? Why always me with the throwing shit? They never throw shit at my partner. It's always me. Leave that second down. Close. Got it there. Okay. For the record, when I get cocky like this, it's typically because I managed to do this while standing. Sometimes it's right now, while standing and failing to hit a button quickly enough because I'm not sitting with my hand on my knee. If we lose this round, we'll take him on the neck. Yeah, fuck it. Give him. Let's get him on the neck. There you go. Are you coming down? Oh, fucker. Yeah, we're getting to be with the self-aware warden. That's not good. The game's gonna take longer to beat. Shite. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Fuck me! Oh. It should not count when you pick it up and when you throw it. Okay, knee up. Give me the button. I got your ass this time. Like many things, y'all, leverage. Leverage is the key. I take the remote, put it over my leg, lift my knee up to, well, lift my foot up to my knee, and then hit the button like I'm not scared about tumbling over backwards. And I believe that, yep, partying with Johnny, round one.
Nice.
Why are you climbing that? How are you
ship
not
when you're ready to do this
okay, that
again.
fit weirdly well. Give me a second, I gotta grab a cat. Why are you trying to tear down the curtain like a stereotypical 1930s cat? We do not live in a Looney Tune cartoon by, not Jim Henson, Jesus Christ, Hanna-Barbera.
I swear there's something different about the boss's hair.
Yeah, frustrating. Hang. Hannah's watching alpha male nonsense, and I got her in the background again. I tend to pick on certain people to keep in the background just because they don't tend to piss me off. They don't. In the case of Hannah, she's a good variety streamer, and unlike myself, usually doesn't cover anything too hot or heavy. Although, weirdly enough, as much as she tries to never cover anything too heavy, back when she covered, like, Chud Watch on the Norm, she covered Andrew Tate before he broke bad. She covered... She's real good at picking out the baddest ones in the bunch, you know? Even though I know for a fact from being a long-time viewer of hers, she tries her best to pick out, like, not... It's hard to find happy, fun conspiracy theorists in the like. But she tries to find enjoyable conspiracy theorists. No, she doesn't do Holocaust denial or revisionism very often, though occasionally it comes up, as it will. She doesn't, like, expressly cover 9/11 or 9/11 denialism, though as covering conspiracy theorists, it does come up on occasion. She, like, you know, she does a fun... It's interesting. Go give her a watch if you've never sat through it. She does 2 to 3 hour streams, which I get maybe a little long for some folks that aren't me. But give it a shot. You'll enjoy it. Let's check out Ginky. And I can shut the fuck up for a minute and get my jaw a breath. Ooh, it's a Ginky holiday special! Let's give that a shot. Hit the damn button. Yay!
Welcome to Professor Genki's Mind Over Murder Holiday Edition. Your goal: grab revelers, menorahs, and trees with telekinesis, and throw them through the matching hoops in the time allowed. Hit multiple hoops with a single object to rack up combos. But aim your shots carefully, because this time the targets move. Strap on your holiday cheer, because the fun starts right now!
Oh, this is gonna be challenging. Let's do it. This is the easy mode, so it should be easy enough. I still love the Mad Murder Cat.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Nobby, with my partner, Whack. On a break from making shoes and wooden pony, to bring you Professor Genki's latest game for children of all ages. As long as they're adults. It sure feels great to be out of that sweatshop, Nobby. I believe you mean workshop, Whack. You'd think so, Nobby. You'd think so. Well, it sure is nice to get some fresh air anyway. Way better than breathing in paint fumes for 16 hours a day, that's for sure. Well, you're not wrong, but hey, let's check in on our competitor.
I'm not... Oh, there's a menorah. Okay, I'm blind at the moment it comes to menorahs. Please don't come after me, idea. It's not an effective hate message. It's just a game. I'm just an American streamer. No fear here.
That's right, line up for a whooping.
Yeah, I made a joke. I just can't find anything else to throw here. Might be moving on to the next shot. Oh, that one was right. Okay, this is not going to be fun if they're this small. Better just hold on to this and multi-use it. Instead, he almost immediately dropped it. Ready to go, ready to go. Okay, now we go find a tree. Surprisingly, we're still in gold setting, so... Paint me picture, picture me, color me surprise. As I continue. Ended slightly. I'm watching these with their pass out. Now this is just a new challenge, this is fun, but I'm getting not enough trees. Ah, there's one. Oh no, we're probably not gonna make the gold on this one. That'd be truly shocking.
Look at our contestant go! This is truly impressive work, all in the name of the holiday.
Throwing people
Okay,
through
I'll
hoops
take the
with your mind
compliment.
is the
I'm,
name of the holidays?
Look around you, Wack.
I'm not a
Trees,
narcissist, but I'll take the
menorahs.
compliment. I just don't
That's
think
the
I'm doing
spirit,
that
it's
good.
all around us.
I don't remember any carols about death and dismemberment, Nobby.
Hey, be fair now. There's very little dismemberment in Mind Over Murder, only concussion.
Okay, I stand corrected.
I prefer to think of this game as a metaphor. The people, menorahs, and trees are gifts being stuffed into virtual stockings. The player is not that far off from being Santa Claus, really, when you think about it.
Seriously, Nobby. Seriously?
On top again.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have found those bodies yet. I'm not done. Still gold though somehow. Damn it, I need trees. There we go. Hell yeah, combos. Did I get it some fancy combos? Doesn't look like I do.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Hell yeah, that was a threefer. Okay, so yep, there's a tree and a menorah here somewhere. That's a tree. And a spot. For it. I do not care who Although I do kind of look at it in a very adult fashion of this is helping me to, oh shit, train up my telekinetic. Hey, cool, I held on to it. This is getting better already. Not so good in the sense that I was dropping stuff. God damn it. Alright, that one was on me. I moved the joystick from it. There we go, didn't it? Oh, come on. Alright, now. There we go. There we go. I lost the freaking menorah. Alright, try it again. Ah! Why do I... How? I failed to breathe that time. It's breathe, not breathe. Right. It's like after 2 shots, the thing just falls apart. Don't need trees, I need more menorahs. Uh-oh. We don't hurry, we are going to lose. We're already on bronze. And as the music does, we have failed. Oh, we've got time, I think, unless there's another area hidden somewhere. Just gotta hit this last one and then go clip off that last tree.
We'll see you all next time.
And kill stuff with your mind. Again.
Get stuff with your mind. The game. That wasn't my cup of tea, but that wasn't bad. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Huh. Yeah. Oh, that's King. There you are.
Now that you got some new toys, how about you show these Zin what the Saints can really do?
You got it.
Oh, I like this weapon. Create deadly black holes with the Singularity Gun. Equip it at your gateway weapon cache.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't have an objective. I just want to blow shit up.
No.
Singularity Gun ammo upgrade. The Singularity Gun now holds twice as many black holes. Huh.
Wow, it seems like I missed a lot of crazy shit in Steelport.
Okay, now let's check the quest load and see where we at. Oh! We keep meeting quests. Alright, let's check our quest log and collect our cash. $200. Nice. Learn more about this from above. We gotta clear out Zin troops. Do that and find and kill Marrow. And we'll get the upgrades to the Singularity Gun. There we go. Let's go get Super Johnny. Also, because I'm curious what super form he's taking. And it pans out better for the end of the game. Because we are getting very close. After we get the super punch, whatever, then I believe we'll be more than we're already more than halfway there. I don't know, y'all. It's been years. This has been a while since I played through this one. I thought we were close to the end, but time seems to compact things. We got the whole group together now. The Great Betrayal is coming. And then, after the Great Betrayal, it basically...
I'd sure love to give Johnny a taste of what Steelport had to offer. Would you be kind enough to do us up some murder time, fun time?
Genki Bowl? Oh, absolutely. I'll only need a moment.
Right. I'll meet up with Johnny there.
Okay, y'all. hindsight. I'm gonna save this here. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat right quick because I'm starting to get a little bit fainty from. I've been sitting here doing little one-legged squats for a while through that last one. Starting to get a little bit fainty peckish, so I'll be right back. I've also been doing a lot of standing, so I'll be back in a minute. I gotta get the blood flowing. I'm of course gonna check this and then we'll be back because those noodles take about 4 minutes. So we'll be back. Y'all be good and we will see ya. I don't know why that's playing in the background. Oh, that's a weird thing that she's watching. I'll tell you about it when we get back. Coming up next, hanging out with Johnny Gap.
I gotta stop and get some snacks.
Up now, we're gonna go ahead and load that last video in. Y'all be good.